Hey guys, Games for Life here, and in today's episode we're gonna paint the quarry base. Taking a quick look at it, this looks pretty ugly with all this grey over here, and it really fades into the background with all this blue. Now we want it to be kind of hidden, but at the same time we want it to look good. That's why in today's episode we're gonna paint it. So let me show you how this works. We've got some terrain analyzers here and an inhibitor mod. This is the most important part of the whole setup. Now I've got some colors here, so let me show you how it works. I'll take these off. I'll put this color, for example, on here, and then I'll put the inhibitor mod as well. So now when we add terrain, just like that, oops, make sure the inhibitor mode is on while doing this. So now when we add terrain like that, it actually paints it. So we can do literally any color we can collect. That's why I'm thinking of going to Vesania, because it has some pretty cool colors. And you might have noticed I've also changed my outfit to this blue and pink palette, and that's because we're gonna be using some purplish, pinkish colors for this base. So yeah, let's head on to Vesania, maybe even to Novus, and gather some colors. We'll take 4 of them and then we'll decide which fit the best for the base. I'm thinking maybe the floor in one color and the walls in another one. Maybe we do some of the walls different colors from each other, but we'll see when we get to that point. Alright, so let's get off of Glacio and onto Vesania. Here we go. Alright, we've also got a base here on Vesania, if I remember correctly. Let's see if we can find it, or do we actually want to go somewhere else where we don't have a base? No, actually I want to show you guys the old Vesania base. I haven't been here in a while. And oh yeah, there it is. There it is. So this is one of my older bases. I don't remember if I ever showed you guys this one, but yeah, it was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I like this little base a lot. And we've also got an LRD Hypno over here. Loved searching for this. Anyways, let's get on to some color collection. So let's take this rover. And let's see, so we've got this pink all over the place. Maybe we'll collect that one. And look right here, we've got a different shade of pink. But let's see, I want something more purple too, if that makes sense. Maybe we'll have to go to Novus for the purple. But I see something purplish over on that side, so I'll head that way and see what we can find. Yeah, got some nice purple over here. So basically all we have to do is equip one of these empty ones here. I'll leave the white mod on, and now we just have to do this until it fills up, and there it is. So now it's all filled up. Let's actually see if we can paint with it now. Yep, so this works. We've got our first color. Now, do we also want to take a pink from here? I'm guessing we do, but do we want this pink? I'm thinking maybe this lighter shade of pink would be better. So let's do that. We'll take this shade of pink. And there we go, we've got it. It doesn't actually paint the organic. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we've got 2 colors of Vesania. Now let's go to Novus as well and get 2 colors from there too. And off we go. Now let's head to Novus, which is right here. And let's see if we can find something bluish, but dark blue towards like a purple. Or maybe even a different shade of pink. Yeah, we'll see. So we've got, I think, a little base over here. There's a shuttle. I don't actually remember this one. Oh no, I actually know this base. Yeah. I remember it now. But what is a fractal rose? Whoa. Well, they're all over the place. Yeah, anyways, let's search for some colors. So let's see, we've got this purple right here, which is darker than the one on Vesania, I guess. We've also got this kind of shade of brownish pink. I think it's just brown, whatever. Now let's see what else we can find. Do we have a rover or a buggy? Well, this is a broken one, so I guess we'll be on foot over here. That's okay. We've got a shade of orange, beige maybe over here, I don't know. But oh look, there's a beautiful pale pink right here. Okay, let's take some of this. Okay, and we got it. Alright, it's kind of whitish when you put light on it, but in the shadow it looked pale pink. Yeah, so this is probably not what we want. So let's find some other color. Oh, and we broke this tether line right here. Do we want this pink or do we want the purple? So let's see, we've got this purple, we've got this pink. Let's test this purple again. Yeah, so I like this. And I think the purple from Vesania is so much better than this purple from Novus, because it's brighter. I like that one more. Let's turn the oxygenator on so we don't die out here. Yeah, I feel like Vesania's colors are just better overall than the colors on Novus. But let's take this purple anyways. Maybe we'll use it, maybe we won't. But since we're already here, let's take it. Oh, I forgot to toggle off the inhibitor mode. And we got it. Okay, now I'll head back to the shuttle and I'll see you guys on Glacio. Okay, so we are back here. Now let's start painting. So we won't be using these three colors, most likely. So we're left with these three. So let's have them all right next to each other so you can see how they actually look on the base. So we'll start with the pink. Actually, let's put these over here. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now let's see what else we've got. So we've got this shade of purple. Okay, this is a lot darker than I expected. And then we've got this other purple that's probably the brighter one, if I remember correctly. So let's see, yeah, so this is the brighter purple. I'm thinking we use this purple for the floor, and then we use the pink we've got over here for the walls. And then in a separate video we'll be making the walls a little bit taller and a little bit straighter, and we'll fix the edges a little bit. But for right now, let's just paint them and see if having them painted takes the eyes off of these crusty edges. I'll start with the floor then. So we've got this purple for the floor, and I'm probably gonna time-lapse this because it will take a while. So enjoy the time-lapse, guys. Okay, so the floor is done. This went pretty quick actually. Now let's start doing the walls with this pink. Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, so let's see what happens. Alright, now we'll head up top and paint a little bit over here. The edges actually look a little bit better with paint on them, so that's a plus. But yeah, I'll paint these edges and then I'll show you guys how it all looks at the end. Alright, so there we have it, we've got the base painted. Now it's a little bit darker, but I think this looks so much better than before. Now we clearly need to work on these edges, both in how the walls meet each other and in how the paint, the different kinds of paint meet each other. But yeah, I'll get better at that, hopefully, and we'll be able to do a video on that. Now, for the next video of the quarry base, I'm thinking we need some lights over here, and we actually need to expand the base too. So yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, then don't forget to save the whole playlist and watch all of it. I'm gonna be uploading future videos about this base into the playlist that will appear on screen right now with the end screen. So thank you a lot for watching. I've been Games for Life, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, Astroneers!